Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Nicole, Nalepa, and here are your top stories on this Monday, January 24th. A family in Rocky Hill is asking the public to help state police in tracking down a hit-and-run driver who seriously hurt a 23-year-old man last Wednesday on 91 northbound in Rocky Hill. This is video after that crash and the backup that stemmed from it. Now, we know the victim had to have his leg amputated as a result of that crash, and the family says any eyewitness accounts will help, including any dash cam video. The victim told investigators that a car racing by struck his vehicle, flipping it and sending it into a guardrail. The U.S. has ordered family members of embassy staff to leave the Ukraine. This as tensions continue to rise as Russian troops gather right at the Ukrainian border. One local man shared his concerns for his family and his friends still in Ukraine. With Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones, here's a story.
Vladimir Putin's goal is to keep Ukraine from making common cause with the democracies of Europe. Russia has already organized enough firepower to attack Ukraine with little to no warning. But many say from a military perspective, it makes more sense for an invasion to happen in February, when the ground is frozen, making it more favorable for tank traction. U.S. officials have issued warnings that an invasion could be imminent. In the meantime, the U.S. has been sending weapons to Ukraine to add support and efforting to get some Americans out of the country. Right now, many Ukrainians say their biggest fear is the very likely possibility of retaliation.
It's serious. It's really serious. You know, what's going to be the next step? Nobody knows. There's going to be like a psychological pressure on Ukraine. Disinformation, provocation, database attack. You know, it's for our country that not stood economically, it's going to be bad, bad, bad.
All right, that was Marcy Jones reporting. Let's take a look at the forecast for today. We're going to be calling for highs only in the upper 20s and low 30s. And you're going to see the temperatures do get a little bit colder as we start to work in towards the latter part of the week and the middle part of the week. And then we could be dealing with a coastal storm on Saturday, but that remains to be seen. We will certainly keep you posted on that as the models continue to come on in. In the meantime, let's take a look at the almanac. The typical overnight low is about 18. The typical daytime high is about 35. Waiting for the graphics here to catch up. The record 19 degrees set back on this day back in 1961. And then we are taking a look at the record high of 65. I think that was back in 1967. Come on, graphics. You can do it. I know you can. There you go. Oh, I got all the stats right. That's good. All right, so 18 typical overnight low. Visibility is improving dramatically. We had some morning fog this morning. We did get some reports that it was trying to freeze on contact. Most did not. And we had a little bit of a coating of snow overnight through very early this morning. So you might encounter a little bit of some slick spots out there on the roads, but our Doppler scans the state dry. There could be a flurry from time to time. Boy, is it cold. Syracuse 9, Binghamton 3, Keene 5. Oh, my goodness gracious. It makes it look Hartford 26, balmy, right? 31 in New York City. That's the warm spot right now. So watch the roads this morning. They could be a little bit slick. Temperatures out there cold in parts of northwest Connecticut. That's exactly where we should be for this time of morning and this time of year. 18, again, that typical overnight low. 17 in Salisbury, 18 in Torrington, 24 at Bradley, 26 at Brainerd. Now, the numbers don't go too far at all today, especially inland Connecticut. Along the shoreline, they'll climb into the low 30s, but at least we're a little bit better than where we were 24 hours ago. Anywhere from 4 to 5 to 10 to 11 degrees warmer than just 24 hours ago. And there's a little bit of a breeze starting to pick up, 6 to 9 miles an hour, and that'll make the temperatures feel a little bit cooler, but not too much of a wind chill. There's our Waterbury ICAM, mostly overcast conditions right now with a temperature of 21, wind out of the north at 6. That'll make it feel a little bit cooler. Here's our New Haven ICAM. You'll notice the roads just a little bit damp out there, so again, cause for concern. Just be careful, 28 degrees. That's a pretty good looking number for this time of morning. Again, the typical overnight low is 18, so we're 10 degrees above that. And there goes the ferry. Hey, have a great day, ferry. And there's Jonathan Livingston Seagull. A lot of action taking place on our New London ICAM. 26 degrees in New London this morning with a wind out of the north at 6. I could watch a ferry all day, just so majestic. All right, Middletown, good morning to you. Trying to get some sun breaking through the overcast conditions there. But again, just watch the roads. We are expecting partly to mostly cloudy skies and a cold day of weather ahead as temperatures only top out in the upper 20s and low 30s. Here's the spread. Again, you might get to 31 in parts of central inland Connecticut. Everybody else will be in the mid to upper 20s. And for the shoreline, we could get to 33 degrees by later on this afternoon. And then tonight, we're going to start to cloud things up. And tomorrow morning, we're calling for a coating of snow. Could be a half an inch to possibly an inch of snow tomorrow morning, as the system tomorrow morning has a little bit better organization than the system we had this morning. So just keep that in mind. Let me widen out the shot. I'll show you where it's coming from. You can see it up over the Great Lakes. So you got some snow up there. All of that is racing in our direction. Not a blockbuster storm. No ocean moisture to work with. So it'll come through with, again, a half an inch to possibly an inch of snow by tomorrow morning. Here's the early warning futurecast. Tomorrow's weather today shows us an hour-by-hour depiction of those snow showers right through 7 o'clock in the morning, and then they'll start to wind down by about 10, 11 o'clock, and we're good to go. So once again, snowfall totals between now and late tonight through early tomorrow morning. I think we're overplayed in northwest Connecticut. I think we're going to get pretty much what you see there in the rest of the state. But again, I think northwest Connecticut is a little overplayed. We'll pick up anywhere from a dusting to a half an inch to possibly an inch of snow throughout most of the state. All right, now we're talking about a storm system for Friday night into Saturday. Not looking good, according to the European model. We're talking about snow, and there could be a pretty good amount of it. This is Saturday, kind of like the same scenario as last week. We're going to have to keep our eyes very, very closely on Saturday's forecast. Sunday looks like the better of the 2 weekend days. But at this point, according to the European and the GFS, the American model, we're taking a look at some snow. This is the GFS, the American model. Watch what happens. You start to see that moisture convergence. This track is a little bit further inland. That means some warmer air starts to mix in, so not all snow. But Saturday is looking a bit messy, according to both the European and the GFS, so we will certainly keep you posted. In the meantime, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies, cold today, and then it gets a little bit better tomorrow, 38 degrees after some morning, very light snow. Wednesday and Thursday are cold, with an overnight low Wednesday night into Thursday of 5, but the wind will make it feel even colder. Friday, we start gathering those clouds. Saturday, right now, we're going for mostly cloudy skies, but there is that potential for snow. Saturday during the day, it's looking pretty good at this point, but again, we'll certainly keep you posted. And then Sunday, 30 degrees with partly to mostly sunny skies. All right, that's a check of your early morning forecast. Nicole, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Scott. Now at 7:07, today is the first day the IRS will accept and process tax returns. Now this year, parents are advised to keep a close eye out on the IRS mailing known as Letter 6419. So the letter pertains to last year's advanced child tax credit, which was paid out from July through December. Families received up to $300 for each kid ages 5 and up, and $250 for children between the ages of 6 and 17. Letter 6419 will help parents accurately report the amount of money they received up front in 2021. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Monday morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day, everyone. Be healthy, stay positive. See you tomorrow.